Hey Aries, welcome to this general reading for the collective of Aries, Sun, and Rising. Kicking off 2021 with the leader of the pack. Aries, you always forge the path for the rest of us, so it's perfect to start the new year with you. This is going to be a general reading for the collective of Aries, Sun, and Rising. May not resonate with everyone, just take what speaks to you, leave the rest. My readings are not date or time specific unless I indicate otherwise. So whenever you come upon it, if it speaks to you, if it aligns with your storyline, then it's very likely your message, okay? If you're new to the channel, welcome. And for those who are returning, thank you so much. It was just a glorious year past, and I have so much hope for what's on the horizon for all of us. Okay, whoops. And those who haven't already, you may want to consider joining us in the Priestess Lounge. There's a link in the description box below the video that invites you there. There are just a couple questions to answer and you're in. We'd love to have you join us over there. Okay, pulling two cards from Spirit Animal Oracle, one for Divine Masculine, one for Divine Feminine. As always, feel free to flip the energies around, so everything I say is the masculine for you may be the feminine energy. That's okay. So, Divine Masculine gets card 65, a whale spirit, trusts the great mystery. 6 and 5 is 11. That is that very synchronistic number, 11. Whale spirit, trust the great mystery. And the feminine gets card 19, dog spirit, be loyal to what you love. I love this card, and 1 and 9 is 10, which is about completion. So the 0 drops off and we restart a new cycle. I love this card, be loyal to what you love. And that's so important at this time of year, especially because it's about resetting all of our intentions and forging new paths for ourselves. So I love that the feminine energy comes in with being loyal to what you love, starting with yourself. Be true to you. I'm going to pull one card for the Aries watching. This is from Soul Coaching, just a little love note from your soul to you. These are just sweet little reminders. Focus. All of my thoughts are directed toward my highest good. Absolutely, Aries, focus. One of your strong suits, actually, when you get something in your sights, nothing's going to get in your way. So I love this card for you. Perfect time of year. We are in Capricorn season, which is also about focus and dedication. All of my thoughts are directed toward my highest good. You bet. There you go. Your soul knows. So let's see what's happening in your connection. I've done a little pre-shuffling. This is a very large deck. I've had to split it into 4s and do a lot of shuffling, but it's so adorable. I just love the Modern Witch. So we're going to use the Modern Witch today. Let's see. 8 of Cups, 5 of Cups. So we're starting off with a lot of emotion here. 8 of Cups and 5 of Cups. I almost feel, interestingly, there's an energy here, Aries, of sort of making peace with what hasn't served you on an emotional level in the past. The 8 of Cups is almost the ascending of the mountain of the hermit. It is sort of turning your back on what doesn't serve you anymore, but it's also going in search of something that escapes you. Right? I love this card for the masculine, though. Trust the great mystery. There is mystery in the 8 of Cups. You're going on a search. You're not exactly sure what for. Very interesting. For some of you, it may be a walking away from a person, but I'm feeling it's like the end of a dramatic cycle. A lot of drama. Done. For the feminine, we have the 5 of Cups. There's regrets of the past here. The thing is if you notice, there's this bridge off in the distance. And this card asks you, are you going to stay focused on what didn't work out in the past? Or are you going to cross the bridge to your future? And just trust that there's those two. The 2 of Cups is still standing bolt upright behind you, dear feminine. So there's that energy behind you of being supported in the energy of the soulmates. 2 of Cups card. I also love it because in this deck, the bridge kind of leads to almost a Manhattan skyline. I find that. So in most decks, it's a castle. But there are rewards if you're willing to let go of the past. That's the message. There are rewards. All right. Page of Swords in the past. Nine of Cups, present, experience, and the connection, judgment. Ace of Cups in the past. Wow, all the emotional cards coming out. Three of Cups. Yes, that makes sense to me. And the Ten of Cups in the future. That's big. So what I see here going forward, and I'm just going to bring your attention to it real quick, fast, and in a hurry, Aries, is you're both heading to second chances at love. Judgment and the Ten of Cups. The Judgment, to me, the Ten of Cups is that happily ever after. It's like we've made it. And it does feel like it aligns pretty well with the 10 energy of the 19 here, dog spirit, be loyal to what you love. This does feel, this 10 of Cups always feels like loyalty to me on an emotional level. And the Judgment card is that crossroads. You know, what are you going to choose? You're going to stay in what was unsatisfying, or are you going to opt in for the new beginning? The Judgment card asks you to answer the call. Whatever the call is, it can be an awakening card. So in the past for the masculine, Page of Swords, I feel like there was some information. Maybe this masculine was keeping tabs on the feminine to some degree, waiting for some message, waiting for some clarity to come in. And I don't know that they got it, but the Nine of Cups is kind of wish fulfillment. So it's sort of that energy of, yeah, you know, this is really nice. I'm okay with things as they are. And yet they're still on a search, still on a journey. And I believe that the Judgment card asks them to choose. For the Divine Feminine in the past is the Ace of Cups, brand new love, beginning of, this is the one true love of a lifetime card, a divine gift of love. And I kind of feel as if that there's some focus on the Three of Cups with this Five of Cups, where they're looking down at the Three of Cups. There's regret around something. Could be, you know, involvement of a third party. Doesn't have to be a person necessarily. That Three of Cups can represent, you know, opportunities, paths not taken, celebrations not enjoyed. There are just things here that I feel that this feminine is letting go. All these cards are cups. Everything here is full on emotion, moving toward this happily ever after. But there's something that this feminine is reckoning with, and it can be maybe some disillusionment with the Ace of Cups. Perhaps it wasn't as grand as it seemed, or it didn't come off, or something or someone got in the way. Whoop. Eight of Cups with the Justice card. That's Libra energy there, Aries. It's about balance, fairness. So maybe going in search of something more harmonious. Wow, there's that Focus card, right? Focus, sustained effort, attention, and energy on one thing in 3D at a time. So for some of you, it could be focused on your work. For others of you, you know, like walking away from drama. Eight of Cups. Yep, I can't be bothered. I need the stability, the balance in my life. I need some harmony. Justice is also about harmony. And for some of you, that you may be finding the focus on your own career, your personal ambitions, or coming up with creative solutions to the problems. That's the other energy of the Eight of Pentacles. Page of Swords. Page of Swords with the Knight of Wands. I kind of feel as if this masculine was looking for some clarity, some information, wanting to return. Like their energy was all about their passion, a little bit of a desire, like impulse control. These two things, like when can I go? When can I return? When can I, the Page of Swords, looking for that, the go sign. And still we have the King of Cups. It's emotional availability. I'm wondering if this person, this masculine energy, was beginning to sort of settle into their heart, their energy of care, concern, compassion, sensitivity, emotional availability, but also vulnerability. I feel they were waiting for some clarity before they made their return. Let's see what's on the bottom. Temperance. So the Temperance card, more Sag energy, is about understanding the timing of things. There's wisdom in patience, and there's wisdom in understanding the timing. This is an alchemy card, a card of knowing that every little thing you do affects the whole. And so you kind of got to proceed with caution, patiently. Temperance asks you to be patient, but it's a different kind of patience than just a tick-tock patience. It's more about the wisdom of understanding the timing of things. 9 of Cups right now, present experience and the connection. I like it. 6 of Wands on the 9. I feel like there's been some reconciliation. Perhaps you've made some peace around something, dear masculine. The 6 of Wands to me feels like you're getting attention for bringing something into balance. Another 6, so that's more balance and harmony. But this is a card of win-win. So I feel there's some self-satisfaction here for this masculine with regard to bringing about this peaceful resolution. Could be between the two of you, or around the two of you. There's been this sort of stepping into one's own sense of self and power. Kind of comes off a little defensive. It's like pushback. There's the conflict card on the bottom. So I feel there's been something interfering. I know that this divine masculine's energy of the 9 of Cups with the 6 of Wands feels to me like it's extending an olive branch to the feminine. There's some definite defensiveness maybe around the 5 of Wands. And that feels as if there's someone interfering or something interfering. For some of you, like I said, it can be distance. It's this 3 of Cups is what it is. And there's regret around it and a sense of loss for the feminine. And I think that the masculine is trying to stand firm against the interference, against something that's trying to keep this connection out of balance. I don't think the 5 of Wands is between the two of you. I think it's another energy. You'll let me know, I'm sure. And that's why the Judgment comes in offering this second chance. And it's like that crossroads moment where you got to decide how you're going to play it. I know this masculine is I feel that the 8 of Cups is them walking away from the drama of the 5 of Wands. And the 5 of Wands is not coming from the feminine. It's coming from something else or someone else. Can be a boss, can be work, can be distance, can be friends that interfere. Anything that takes your attention away from this divine feminine is what the interference is. And I feel like the feminine's feeling the fallout from it. Judgment. Scorpio energy in this Judgment card. Well, there's the Ace of Cups. What will you choose, dear masculine? I feel like the feminine really saw this connection for what it was. Look at the little heart above the cup. A hand of spirit offering you this, this cup. I know it says my cup runneth over, but it runneth over with love and happiness and emotional support. It's the love of a lifetime. It's never ending. I think the feminine had that all together. Yes, there's the 2 of Wands. This is definitely a moment of truth for the masculine. What path do you choose? You are holding that world in the palm of your hand. You've seen the world. It's stretching out on the horizon before you. What do you want? What will you choose? Wow. So in the past, kind of sort of scoping it out, trying to feel around the readiness for returning. I feel this masculine is definitely walking away from some other drama or something that doesn't serve them on an emotional level, that whatever that energy is still putting up a fight. And this masculine is trying to stand in their power and defend against that Five of Wands, is feeling kind of good about extending an olive branch here. And when I say an olive branch, I don't think that the problems are between the two of you. I think there's some other interference. I've said that now 3 times. My bad. Sometimes I need to hear it myself. Five of Cups. This can be regrets of the past, mistakes of the past. It can be a sense of loss, something that, is lost to you forever. And you can't kind of let it go. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. In the absence of that, this is just somebody, this can be an employer. It can be, it's husband level energy. This is the masculine archetype of a life partner, or someone who's grounded and stable and kind of shows up in 3D. So I'm getting the feeling this is someone that, dear feminine, you may see as a potential life partner, and you're feeling the regret around it. Ace of Wands. Oh, maybe you're waiting to reignite some passion here with this person on the bottom. Yes, a card of communication. The Eight of Wands is all about, so that's underneath, which says that you're not ready to take action on it just yet. But when you do, that Ace of Wands invites you to take action around communication. For some of you, it could be travel as well. Ace of Cups. And the Queen of Pentacles. Now we have a couple, King and Queen of Pentacles. I am seeing this as life partnership, or at least in the mind of the feminine. I think the feminine really saw this as, yes, now I'm ready to receive this beautiful gift of love, this once in a lifetime kind of love. I'm ready to step into the energy of feminine archetype of life partner. I kind of feel it's a really, this is really something that this feminine held very close, maybe to the vest, didn't really share with many people. That's why I'm seeing them kind of alone. Page of Cups. Waiting for a message or wanting to give a message of love. Let's see what's on the bottom. To a King of Wands. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, so that makes sense, but just someone that they have, they find very powerful, magnetic, very charming. This is a very much a connection where there's a lot of physical chemistry. In other words, I think the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles are the same person. I just feel like this feminine was seeing this as an object of desire, this person. I don't mean to objectify a person, you know what I mean. They're either like the keeper of your heart or the object of your desire. It's a sentence, it's not possession. Right now, Three of Cups with the Hierophant. The Hierophant is a card of commitment. So there may be, two's company, three's a crowd. And I'm feeling like the Hierophant shows up here to say that this feminine knows themselves to their core. This is about their values, their morals, their beliefs. Their beliefs not just about commitment, but all their own ethics around commitment, right? And I kind of see there's a conflict here. I'm just going to pull another card right off the top. Queen of Wands. Yes. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands in this case could be the third party. Could be another person. In the absence of that, I feel as if this is a moment where the feminine sort of feels like they've got to step into the power of their own true self, their true nature. The Hierophant can be another card of spiritual awakening. I'm not seeing that here as much, but I feel as if this feminine is aware of themselves at core level and kind of feeling ready to step into the power of all of it. There we go. Judgment on the bottom. So you're both mirroring each other with answering the call of the connection, being at that crossroads. It's about forgiveness and second chances. It is a card that represents twin flame energy, past life soulmates. I see the Judgment card on both sides, the Ace of Cups on both sides. You're pretty mirrored. For the feminine, moving forward, 10 of Cups. Patiently waiting, that happily ever after. The seeds have been planted, dear feminine. I think on some level you know that. All in divine time. More Sag energy, all in divine time. The wheel is turning. You know that on some level. It's time to kind of feel good about all that has already accumulated between the two of you. Things here in the 3D that are moving you closer to this moment of peace and nirvana and emotional contentment. I love that for you. Let's take it to the extended. If this is speaking to you, I'm going to go to the extended in a second. The link is below, and I'm going to do the normal extended with the 3-card spread. Issue, something you need to focus on right now. Whenever you're coming upon this reading is fine. You can focus on it by yourself. A block to love or a challenge or a dynamic between the two of you around that issue, and then what you can do about it or expect to come of it. We'll explore your messages to each other, something you may need to say or they may need to say to you. Card just for you, Aries, from your higher self, spirit of the universe. That always comes through as some beautiful, authentic advice or guidance from your spiritual team. And then the outcome, looking forward, what can you expect to roll out as we move forward in this connection? Okay, thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you at the extended. The link's below in a few seconds or in your next reading. Take care, Aries. Bye.